When we talk about double standards, I wanted to bring in my good girlfriend, Miss Christina, okay? Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't know who Christina is, this is her Instagram. I need y'all to go ahead and follow her. Please follow her. All right. Amazing creator, amazing mind, beautiful content, funny content, and she's also going to give you something to think about. So, with that being said, make sure you follow her. But also, before y'all listen to any more that I have to say, I want y'all to watch this video.
One of my most strongest beliefs are if you as a man keep asking your girlfriend, wife, schnookums for a threesome because it's just your sexual fantasy and it's so hot, you need to be prepared to suck a dick. We're just gonna start there. What did I say? What did I say? Uh oh, now I'm being too crazy. You're being too crazy, Christina. Now all of a sudden a threesome don't sound fun? What's the problem? I'm merely making a suggestion just like you, beloved. Why can you ask that but she can't? Why can you ask that but I can't? That's the issue. I want to shake your reality a little bit, okay? Y'all have gone around this world too long feeling comfortable, convincing bitches who don't like pussy to eat pussy, and it's not good. It doesn't feel good if they don't like pussy. For your pleasure, for your fantasy, right? Capitalizing off of women who are actually pansexual, queer, bisexual, etc. Right? For your pleasure. We try to do the same thing and all of a sudden I'm crazy. I'm insane. And people are always asking me this because this is my agenda. It is. I don't have an agenda. I do. I have an agenda, and it's this. Well, Christina, oh my gosh, you were to have a threesome with two men. Like, what do you mean you want them to engage with each other? What does that entail? And I always say that if I have a threesome with two men, right, them two men need to do whatever they expect of me with each other. No ifs, ands, or buts. Oh, you think I'm going to be the only one experimenting? Absolutely not. We're all going to be trisexual today, beloved. Try it out, babe. Try it out. You scared you're going to like it? I might too. That's the point.
Let me tell y'all something. I am not necessarily the most threesome heavy person, right? And especially now that I am a married woman, the idea of a threesome, especially very early in my marriage, is just not a thing that like I'm really, really thinking about, but it's not off the table, right? I think that when we are, like really having real conversations, we need to be honest about the fact of like who we are, what we are into, what the real possibilities are. Because I think this idea of trying to pretend like you're just this perfect specimen that just would never, and it's not that you would never, it's just that you don't want anybody to know that you would because you don't want to be judged and all this other bullshit. We need to let that out. We need to let that go. Because I think that first and foremost, before we even break down what the fuck Christina just put out to us, we need to understand that there's a taboo around even considering it if you are a woman. So there's a taboo around, women considering it or talking it through with their husbands, but there's not a taboo of our husbands bringing it to us. There's not a taboo of our boyfriends or our male partners or our mask affirming partners bringing the idea of a threesome to us. But for some reason, if we as women bring the idea up, or if we as women tell other women folk that we are considering it, then all of a sudden we're the ones that are crazy and fucked up in the head and stupid because, girl, why the fuck would you ever do that? And it doesn't make sense. There is such a double standard there. Then when you peel back the layer that Christina was talking about the idea that these men always want to do a threesome, but you want to pick the girl. Who says that I want to do a threesome with a girl? Why can't the threesome be about me being worshipped? You just want another body in the bed. So why does it have to be a femme body? Why does it have to be a woman's body? Why can't it be the body of the person that's going to please me most? Because if you're a pleaser and you're here to please me, then why the fuck we can't have another nigga up in this bitch? Because that's what the fuck I might want. How you know I want my threesome to be featuring, fish fillet and filet mignon. I just wanted maybe 2 pieces of filet mignon, but you trying to make me have a little fish fillet, and that wasn't on the menu for me tonight. I didn't want trout. I think that I wanted a nice piece of Angus beef, but you told me that they have that on the menu. You was like, oh, they ain't got that today. They got rainbow trout. They got a little bit of salmon, but they ain't got the extra side of beef that you wanted. I wanted a Kobe steak. You was like, nah, I got to go all the way down, all the way past the meat packing district to get you the Kobe steak. And so you can't have the Kobe steak, but I guarantee you, if you try this tilapia with me, it's going to be a vibe. No, fuck you and that goddamn poo-poo platter you got over there. I want more steak. Excuse me. But at any rate, it's like men, it's so normalized for men and masculine folk to come up in the space and say these things and put these things on the table, but it's not normal for women to either be okay with them. It's not normal for women to, like I said, consider them, or it's not normal for a woman to be the person to idealize this situation. And when you do, and when you offer up the idea that you might want to add another man to the space, then all of a sudden, like Christina said, you're crazy. But why? If I've never given you the impression that I was a lesbian, if I've never given you the impression that I like women, if I've never given you the inkling that vagina body parts that are particularly on feminine folks and women are a part of the assortment of things that turn me on, then why is it okay for you to assume that I'm just going to engage with this other woman because that's what y'all want to see? Oftentimes when y'all do these threesome things, fellas, y'all are not doing it because y'all want to feel like the center of attention. Y'all are doing it because y'all want to see two women interact with each other in front of you while you also get a little bit of the play, but it really ain't even about you. It is about them and them performing for your pleasure. So if you expect that of me, why can't I expect that of you if that is something that I'm trying to see if it turns me on? Now, I understand why that double standard might exist, right? Because on the other side, on the flip side of this coin, I'm going to add some nuance to what Christina said. It sounds easy, but when I think about the idea of dealing with Black men or men of color, and I understand the idea that most of them are usually having experiences with other Black women, contrary to what the internet would have us believe, a lot of Black men do have Black partners. When we think about the ways in which that we as Black femmes and Black women sometimes look at niggas differently, you understand and you know why a lot of men might be hesitant to accept the invitation to engage with a man in front of his woman, even if he wants to, because we got to stop inviting niggas to do shit and then sitting there looking disgusted when they do it and they show signs of enjoyment. So as ladies and femmes and women, what we have to also do is hold ourselves accountable to not being about the bullshit. If you are going to ask this man to give you a threesome that includes another man, then you need to be prepared for the fact that he just may enjoy it and you might have to witness him enjoying another man. If you are not prepared for that sight, then you should not put him in a space where he allows himself to be vulnerable to you for whatever reason that is, and then you shit on his face without permission. Don't kink shame. Some people like that. I am not some people, but it's a thing for some people. Again, clarifying, not me. Not my husband either. Just wanted to clarify. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about that down there in the comments below. I want to know y'all's thought process. Do you think that Christina has lost her mind? Do you think that it is okay for you all, for women to ask men to have like alternative styles of threesomes? Or do you think that women should just be happy with the idea that he came to her instead of cheating on her? Or do you believe that it should be a 50-50 experience, but there needs to be a conversation about what exactly it is she's expecting to see and what she can handle? Y'all let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts down below.